also going to be documenting my life, what I do, and just not entirely everything. I'm not, obviously I'm going to keep things private, some things private, but for the most part, you guys, whoever watches my channel, you guys will see a lot. When I begin these documentaries, these videos, of all sorts of topics, because it's my channel, the name says everything: life, stories, perspectives. Start with my little list: perspectives. There's so many different views, opinions, outlooks on life, that people want to argue to prove their point, and that's not what this show is about, this channel, what all these videos are about, and why, this is why I'm doing it, really, is to show that, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help people. Everybody has a story, and I'm going to record that story, and hopefully somebody will relate, and it will change your life for the better. Am I the only one doing this? No. Am I the only one doing it my way? Yes. Everyone's unique in their own way. God isn't everybody. That's what people don't understand. Is God isn't every single person. Everybody, whether they believe in God or not, they reflect God. And the reason when they make those bad choices, God doesn't like it. But God gave us that choice, because if he didn't, we'd be near, auto robots. We'd do exactly. We wouldn't be able to love. We wouldn't be able to do the things that we do and enjoy this creation that he's given us. So, until you get to that point in life and you understand that, and you reflect. Some people never get there. I feel bad for those that don't, but that's not my job, to make sure they get there. My job is to plant the seed and water the ones that have been planted already. That's what gardening's all about, growing a flower, planting the seeds of belief. Jesus said everything is a belief, which is true. There's so many things I believed when I was younger growing up, that were wrong. That's why Jesus says you must become a toddler. He said, when the disciples said, Jesus yelled at them and told them, do not keep the kids away from me. Therefore, that you must become a child to enter to the gates of heaven. He's basically saying that you got to relearn everything again as a child, as a toddler. You must relearn his ways, God's ways, not your way or someone else's way that you're following. So that's what he meant when he said that scripture. So, sorry guys, I'm staring down at my shoes. But, I have a gimbal and all that stuff, which I'll be using. I'm going to wait till I get my other phone. It's going to be here soon. One thing at a time. I got a lot going on, a lot of money out, in business, out on the street. When you're responsible for so much, you gotta really rely on God, especially when the very few that are, very, very, very few that are helping me, what you guys, you'll meet them eventually, but no one's helping me other than God. I rely on him for a lot of things. I mean, everything, really. We all do. We're all beggars before the Lord. But, I just wanted to make a video because not only did I want to talk, don't we all want to talk, but this day, these are my favorite days. When, I don't know, man, growing up in Michigan, Detroit, and like all the stuff that I've been through, and when I was young, these are the days that I used to go escape. Like, I'd be sick, and what I would do is I'd even act sick when I was like in 5th, 6th grade. And my mom, before I moved in with my two older brothers' father, my mom didn't give a fuck. I could stay home whenever I wanted. She was sleeping, and anyways, she never took me to school. I used to walk myself to school in kindergarten. It's crazy, but anyways, these days, I used to escape, and like rainy days like this, and I would ride my bike into the woods, or a lot of times on Hines Drive, because I just moved out to, but I started doing it a lot, like I said, 5th, 6th grade. I just moved out to Livonia. I got out of the ghetto, Dearborn, area. I moved in with my two older brothers' father's mother, which I love her. Feel bad for her. She lost her memory. But, I used to run escape on Hines Drive a lot. I've done videos where I did my video on me and the skate parkers on Hines Drive on the bike. It's just beautiful there, but these days are amazing to me. They're airy. I love airy, like wet weather. I don't know what it is about it. Just being by myself is the best. I wish, I would love to have margarita here. That'd be amazing. But these days really remind me of my favorite thing to read, and one of my favorite things to write, because I'm a poet, and I'm an artist, and I'm a writer, and I make music, and you guys will be able to buy my book soon, once I get them published. But they really remind me of like the Middle Ages, which is a time that I'm just gonna go. The Middle Ages was a time that was, this weather reminds me of it a lot. Like when you read the romantic, medieval, historic, books, knights and, queens and kings, Game of Thrones type, Lord of the Rings type stuff. Those are my favorite series, just everything, which I'll be making my own show soon, once I get the funds and the people and, the equipment, and, I never know, I might run into somebody. I got invited to do a movie script down in Texas. The movie's called Rose. You guys will see a little bit about that when I get down there. I got to speak with the gentleman and his wife that is doing the movie. They want me to be a part of it, and I'm excited to have Margarita a part of it. She's gonna be blown away. She's my flower. She's everything to me. You guys will love her. She brings light into everything. There's not a dark bone, dark anything in Margarita and that woman, that queen. And I respect her, and I look up to her more than any other woman I've ever met in my life, because she loved the child that was in me. The first person to love who I actually was, that fire that rekindled, that Jesus relit in me, that was me when I was a kid, that, faith for being who I want to be, coming back to who I was, not lost, That's why I'm so thankful for Jesus, why I pray about it, I pray to him, I talk to him, because if it wasn't for God, for Jesus, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be doing YouTube. I wouldn't be doing Facebook. I wouldn't be doing music. I wouldn't be writing books. I wouldn't be doing anything. I'd be doing those bad things. The bad things that I grew up, that I thought was how I was supposed to live, and it's not how you want to live. Trust me, you don't want to live that way. You don't want to do it. It's a rough lifestyle. And all that stuff still follows me. It's very, very hard to get your past. Your past does not define you, but it does. It defines who you are, but it doesn't define the judgment that people make on you. And that's why people say that. So put that in perspective. If you didn't know that, now you know. But about to cut this video short. Well, not short. I said cut it off. I love that tree. The tree reminds me of New Orleans. The willow tree. Supposedly kids used to get whipped with those. I don't know. My mom used to beat me with crutches. She never used a switch on the tree. Heard that in electrical cords. Kids need beatings. Beat the fuck out of my kid. He come mad. Kids need beatings, man. Bible says, therefore, do not spare the staff. You might save your kid from the sins of death. The wages of sin of death. Makes total sense. All right, guys. You take care. I'm out. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.